You're watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the February 9th meeting of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
We'll call the meeting of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission to order at 4:37. Is that about right there? Yeah, 4:30. Yeah, 4:37. All right, roll call.
Tim Bauer, absent. Justin Bogart, absent. Bailey Chavis, here. Brandon Dabney, absent. Andy John Davis,
Here.
Laura Anderson, here. Clarence Halsey, absent. Daisy Lee, absent and excused. Nancy Molnauer, absent and excused. Faye Moore,
Here.
Mary Kate Neary,
Here.
Angela Reynolds, absent. Is she excused? Latanya Troutman, absent so far. We do not have a quorum.
Will we have to table the minutes then too?
Yes.
Okay,
We have to remember the next one.
table, gotcha. All right, well then we have to skip tabling of the minutes because we don't have a quorum, and we will move on to project teams. If the leader of the team's not here, I'll kind of just skip over, we'll table it, and not a lot going on. So, solar power options for city government, I know that Tristan did have an update for that. So we will wait on him. So on to B, hey, excellent, funeral homes and crematoriums with plant a tree opportunity. Bailey, do you have any updates?
Kind of an update. I haven't heard from them yet, but I did write, what else is new? I haven't heard from them yet, but I did write a thank you letter to the funeral homes that are going to make our list and have their plant a tree option. So I'm just gonna get that approved in this 1 hour before I send it out.
Nice.
Because it's nice to just, sometimes you should get good mail, and that should be a good piece of mail to get.
Yeah, right. I mean, yes. In the days when mail used to come a lot, you didn't get a lot of good mail. so-
Right, now you don't get anything.
I like that idea. The nice handwritten thank you letter. Typed, of course. Great, and then, if you had even just, a quick little thing at all, if you wanted to send, I'll get back to that in a minute, but for, yeah.
So you already have the thank you card or?
But for the.
Yeah, I wrote out
you
a
did
little piece.
All right, great. So I'll revisit that when we get down to it. Just remind me, that's my point, because waste reduction and garbology, Daisy, Lee, and Tim Bauer. Bailey, you are a part, and so are you, Mary Kate. Do you guys have any?
I do. I got a contact for a local hog farmer because that was one of the things we were gonna do. And so I just have to call her because the email they gave me was faulty. So I'm gonna call her sometime hopefully this week. I was gonna talk to Daisy about it, but she's not here. So yeah, so that's all I have.
Wonderful. Well, that's exciting. I'm sure you have Daisy's email.
Yeah.
Maybe just shoot her a little email or something with the idea. I'm sure she'd love to hear about that. I'd love to hear about that.
Can you hear them, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, right.
because I can barely. I just kind of old, I guess.
I'll read off some of the updates that are in here. I think a lot of it we've discussed last meeting, but Laura Fosberg, the art manager, has an idea of an artist commission a native fish sculpture. We've talked about that, to collect the aluminum cans at Washington Park Beach. But it's being set on wheels for removal from the beach during inclement weather. So I think that's pretty clever, and then they can move it to other spaces during storms or off seasons or during projects. That's pretty clever. And then we're going to explore preparation and timeline for the next round of item grants for recycling projects. We mentioned that, I think, for collaborative effort with Sasha G. Burns of LaPorte County Solid Waste District, Shannon Eason of Michigan City Parks and Rec Department, and Robin Kahn of Michigan City Public Art Committee. A contact with the NIPSCO for potential funding will be approached when the plan's available. Greenhouse gas emission inventory for carbon footprint reduction indicates Michigan City and Northwest Indiana are extremely high for sending trash to landfills instead of practicing reduction and recycling. So that's part of our goals was for bringing down the greenhouse gas emissions in our area was to increase the recycling. So on to Soul Smart designation, and that's Laura, Tristan, Angie, Nancy. Do you have anything on that?
No updates.
Okay.
Did Nikki have anything new on that?
No, I'm still looking into it. I'm just trying to base the decision off of like most high visit places, right? To make sure that we can, like, everyone can see that this is the destination, this is the space. So looking at, of course, like maybe the entrance what we talked about last month from Michigan, maybe even somewhere off, like or closer to the 94 exit 34B, which is very popular. So just trying to figure out what that traffic flow looks like.
Is this for sign placement?
Yeah, for the actual sign placement.
Are you thinking, did you think on 12 there, like by the boat? Is that the entrance from Michigan? Is that what you're?
Yeah, like going towards like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
That's just my personal.
Because it would be like,
There's a lot of traffic over there going to the boat.
Yeah.
And,
the summertime.
summertime, there's a lot of traffic
Oh,
up
yeah.
through, right, especially up through, I know what Red Arrow Highway is like famous for, antiques and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that journey is great. Do we just have the one sign?
I
I don't
think
remember.
so. I'm not really sure though. I'm gonna double check because I think that was the thing that we only had the one sign and we wanted to put it in a place that was most visible for everyone to see.
And
that
that's
this
really
is-
hard because that
Did it
would
cost us money?
No, not for the actual placement, but we don't want to keep moving it like a campaign sign or something.
Right, yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say to the people who are listening out there, to our, residents of Michigan City, if you have any commentary on when you think this would be a great place to place a sign, let us
Facebook
know.
page.
Yes, on our Facebook page, contact us, please. We love to engage with the community. So let us know, where do you think we should place this sign so everyone can know that Michigan City is a Silver Soul Smart Award. Woo-hoo.
I have a question.
Sure.
When we get cold, we get a new sign or do we just put a sticker over the silver?
You know what, I think there's a new sign.
I'm
because-
assuming new sign.
Yes,
The color.
The color's different.
Cool.
So that's, this may be like that resting place so that it's a bigger sign and then but then maybe want to try a spot so that when we get gold, we're coming gold. That will be it, yeah. So we'll touch base on that next month and have an update, but definitely looking to hear from the residents.
Right.
Yeah. The art district may be a great piece too, just to kind of see, just thinking, it's a lot to think about.
Well, the new tracks will be in, and it'll all be
Yeah.
fresh, and
So,
yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm. Maybe we could start, on Facebook, you can do, little questionnaires and whatnot.
put a poll or
A
something
little,
like
yeah, do a poll. That's the word, thank you.
Yeah.
Words are hard today. So yeah, maybe we could do a poll, like,
That sounds great.
give me like the main ideas you come up with and post it,
Awesome, we can do that.
get some outreach.
Yeah,
Would that work?
that works
Okay.
perfectly. Let us know. We come up with it, maybe a deadline. Actually, by the next meeting, let's put something out there immediately.
Okay.
And then by the next meeting, check the polls and see what we have, and thus,
Yeah.
the answer.
All right.
Awesome.
Good. Well, that's excellent. And that was the next thing, was the working on the goal designation. And it says to desire the year to begin slow review of the programs we may have not acquired points on to go for the gold for a real big designation in 2024. So, like, focus, take our time, not rush, make sure. Because, well, there's probably not a bunch of Russian available to be able to be done, because a lot of these things take time anyway, an email to this person and, coordinating with a lot of people. So, no super lofty goals of getting it done like next month or anything, but when? Future goals, right? So yeah, for 2024. And then you've already got the tree. What else we got here? Where else can we put the logo, the Soul Smart logo, besides the Michigan City government website? Maybe, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but maybe other, on the top of our letterhead. Yes, that's great. That's a great idea. Think on that, maybe, or else we could
Could we potentially ask,
little stickers.
sorry,
Okay.
but could we potentially ask like people who we partner with to also place it? I don't know if that's a possibility, but like the NAACP, participate in their portion of the program, so could we maybe ask if they could support or have it also on theirs? I'm not sure, I'm just thinking out loud, how many different ways could we promote?
Right, well, it's awarded to the city.
The city, right.
So, it's not ours exclusively.
Right.
So, yeah, that should be great. Like,
Okay,
you should do this. Look, you're partnering with Awesome Michigan City, look what we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like that. Yeah. Excellent. Is that it on that one, guys? Okay, thanks. All right, over to the next slide. Carbon Neutral Indiana. Their new book's out. They've had some book discussions. Carbon Neutral Indiana, innovative book entitled Carbon Neutral Indiana, A Practical Guide to Climate Solutions. And you can order it. Links are below here, and you can find most of these links on our website too. And our Facebook page is connected with Carbon Neutral Indiana as well.
So I would just like to say for those that are viewing it, if you go to the eMichigan City website and go to the Sustainability Commission and then go and check for our agendas, all of the websites are on our agenda page. And then you can also have a printed agenda of what we discussed at our meetings. So what we're going to discuss at our meetings every month, they are posted on the eMichigancity.com website, and go to Sustainability Commission.
Thank you.
And this website, along with most of them, will be posted. You don't have to wait for a particular month.
Right.
These links will be on for the last 6 months, year, something like that. They'll be here.
Yeah, we have a lot of the same ones we use. Discussion about possibly with the book, working with the public library, maybe during Earth Month, to do some sort of book discussion. I think I was going to talk to Nancy about that a little bit, and Daniel, to see if they're interested in that. So that's in the ether. Nobody's been actually contacted. I don't think about that. But and we could go along with other Earth Month things, or even maybe the very beginning of May. Just continue.
Every month is written.
Exactly, and every month is reading month, right? So, reminder to schedule an assessment or update your house. It's actually pretty handy. It's tangible, something that you can do for the environment. I think many of us have had either at least had the assessment done or carbon neutral. So continue to do that and reach out to everybody. I think that's it for that one. Anything else I'm missing? Anybody?
You got 10
I have a
minutes.
question.
10 minutes, all right.
How much is this book?
Free,
It's free?
free, free, free,
Free.
free, free.
I don't think mine was free.
Yeah,
Where did you pay for it?
no, I ordered mine. It's $30, like I
Oh,
was $29.95, I
donation.
think, yeah.
Donation.
Right, that's what it's a,
Oh.
I think it's for not-for-profit. So, 10 more minutes, thank you. U.S. Department of Energy's National Renewable Energy Lab. Meetings need to be scheduled. I think Tristan and Nancy and of course, Bailey, do you have
I think we're just waiting to schedule our next appointment.
Okay, so that's about it, and I
No
can,
updates.
no updates, all right. Northwest Indiana Climate Resiliency Action,
No updates.
no updates, thank you. Soul Power, Faye, anything?
Not that I can, not since the last, meeting, not since, January meeting. Pretty much it's the same,
Excuse me.
so there'll
Okay,
be no updates.
no updates, all right, we'll move through that one. And then, great. Solar United Neighbors, that's another Faye and Nancy. Am I skipping anybody here? Yes.
I'll just chime in on that. We're working on potential solar co-ops coming for Northwest Indiana. I think there's one scheduled for later this year, closer to the summer. Don't quote me on the time, I'm so sorry. But also, Dan or Zach would be willing to come. This is something we chatted about the last meeting, the EDG cases that, Indiana is facing. So Dan would be willing to come and via Zoom or, some other link to talk to us a little bit about the EDG case, what that means for, those impacted individuals and what are the other pending cases and how things are actually going. If they could be at the first top of the meeting for next month, maybe like a 15-minute briefing with some questions, they would be definitely happy to oblige, and also be able to plug the actual co-op that's coming down the line. So, yeah.
If they come to the meeting, will it be here in person or?
No, exactly.
Zoom.
Set up a Zoom link.
Okay.
If that's something.
If we can set up.
Yeah, if that is something that we can
I'm
definitely.
sure Nancy knows how to do
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah, that is an option. I did talk to them, we chatted about the last time, and we were hoping they can get here this time, but that wasn't on the agenda. So I will follow up with you, Andy, to let you know if that's
So
something.
what about if they could come Earth Day celebration, that's April 29th?
Right, yes.
April 29th, if they could come, and that could be maybe a drawing card to get more people
I know there's.
at that, because that's on a Saturday. It's the last Saturday in April.
Excellent.
Okay, I don't wanna hold us, think we're at the, but yeah, I will ask, I can definitely ask right now.
Because
There's
that's
lots of emailing
that's
going
enough
on
time.
between now and the next meeting.
Yeah.
That gives them
Get it all
enough time if they can come.
Yeah.
And then they could be our main,
So we'll be in contact on a lot.
Yeah.
Sound good, Nikki?
Absolutely, absolutely.
My section, I'll be brief. So, caught you being green, but mostly just engagement. I've done a couple of small Facebook posts, and there's a couple more larger ones coming. But right now, we're kind of concentrating on the Earth Month extravaganza. We've contacted several various conservation and Earth-related individuals and groups to come. Most from last year have said yes, and I'll start getting all that posted on Facebook and get an event posted as long as the noon to 4-ish works for you guys for this time. Last year was only 3 hours even, so if we made it 4, and then maybe next year we could try for 5 or 6, make it for a fuller day event. But anyway, so things are moving along well. If you have any further questions, you can email or send us a Facebook message or anything for any questions. That's it for Caught You Being Green. Anything else?
Yes, we now have quorum, so we can approve the minutes and we can do this vote.
Okay.
I haven't caught you being, do you have a flyer for the Earth Day event?
Not yet.
Okay.
Do you want to make one?
Sure.
If you're interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, good. Then we'll be in touch too. Because I am not good at those things, and it's driving me nuts trying to make them.
I do wanna, before we close out,
Now we're gonna go back.
We're
to the
gonna
minutes.
go back to approve the minutes, and then you'll have a chance to at the very end. I'm just trying to wrap it up. A couple people have to leave early. So anyone motion to approve the minutes from January 12th, 2023?
Make a motion, we approve the minutes from January.
Anyone second? Can I
I
second?
was absent.
Oh, you were, I think I was absent, but I read the
Am I
minutes,
allowed
but I
to
read
vote?
the minutes.
Can I?
If I read the minutes, it's okay, right? Okay, well then, I can say it.
Okay.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Anyone opposed? All right, we approve the minutes. And then,
That was a no biter.
it was. Oh my goodness. We do have a vote. The vote is to support the Michigan City Common Council and Mayor in opposing the proposed NIPSCO rate hike, which would increase the average homeowner's utility bill by approximately $20 a month, which would be a hardship for many residents in our community who live at or near the poverty level. So, to paraphrase, the Common Council and Mayor, they've already voted to oppose NIPSCO. We would be voting to support the Common Council's opposition.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
I move that we vote.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Another nail biter, and that is approved. Okay, Commissioner comments? Nikki?
Yeah, I know that Zach, Dan, and Nancy, who was absent today, but was at the Renewable Energy Day, would be mad if I didn't say anything about it. So I do want to recognize the 100+ Indiana residents who showed up to chat with legislators, to support solar and, renewables within Indiana. It has been a trying year with solar legislation. So when we have residents who are willing to travel all the way to the State House to chat with their legislators, it is definitely worth mentioning. And I also want to shout out, I can't remember their names, the climate youth group, I can't remember their names. Oh my God.
The climate just transition?
No. But they were also at the State House, really heavy Indiana Youth Climate Action Group.
Oh.
I can't remember their names, but they're all over. They're students, I think maybe sophomores and up, and they do amazing work on, standing up for environmental climate justice. And so they held a event also, and they showed up for Renewable Energy Day. And so this is just something that's really great. Yeah, so I just, I wanted to mention Renewable Energy Day. There was a lot that came out, and I'm hoping that, you all are in tune with what's happening with legislation, and that you all are making sure to contact your legislators. We do have the amazing Pat Boyd, who is a champion. I think she was just in the paper for one of the bills that she's working for about actually NIPSCO. So amazing. Shout out to Pat Boyd, our legislator. But wherever you are in Indiana, please reach out to your legislators, support solar, support renewable energy, and support a better energy system overall for us. And that is pretty much what Renewable Energy Day is about. Thank you so much, Nancy, who attended on the behalf of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission, but also as a partner with Solar United Neighbors. So I just wanted to kind of chat that out there and say go to Solar United Neighbors, Renewable Energy Day, Hoosier Environmental Council, the youth group, and others who are actually taking action across Indiana. So yay to you all. And I also just want to say just quickly, happy Black History Month to all of the those who have struggled with energy burden, those who are fighting for environmental climate justice, energy justice, those who are just joining the fight, those who have been in the fight for a very long time and inspired me and others along the way. Keep using your voice, keep lifting up your voice. It shall be heard, and we shall get energy equity soon one day.
Any other commissioner comments?
Yes, confront the climate crisis. Shout out to you guys. Thank you.
Nope, Commissioner, do I have to say this 3 times? Commissioner comments, Commissioner comments, Commissioner comments, okay. Public comments? Oh, public comments, public comments. All right, any announcements?
Announcement Saturday, there's gonna be, for the Michigan City Black History Month events, there's gonna be a quiz bowl at the YMCA from 9:30 to 11 on Black History. But most important, there's gonna be a health and wellness fair and an education panel at the YMCA from 11 to 2. It's been put on by
This Saturday?
Franciscan and the Michigan City Black History Month Committee for this weekend. And there will be a Black Expo February the 18th, Essence Rare's Black Expo, and it's gonna be at the Lighthouse Place Mall. And I don't have the room, which one, so they should have signs up from 10 to 4. It's free admission. It's gonna be a Black Expo at the Lighthouse Place Mall on February the 18th. And Joyful Gospel Fest on February the 19th. But anyway, check the Facebook page out for Michigan City Black History Month Committee, and you'll get all the events that are gonna be happening in the community for Black History Month. And thank you, LaTanya, for what you said. Yes, the trailblazing people like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, and here locally we got Mr. Westcott and Mr. Whitlow and
Yes.
all those that went before us that paved the way, all our first-time firemen and policemen in Michigan City.
And with that, I just want to make one final announcement to that point, but also just in the community, to the pastor, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony Jeter,
Thank you.
Pastor Anthony Jeter.
Pastor Anthony Jeter, who was,
Funeral Saturday.
yeah, his funeral will be Saturday. He, along with New Hope, always supported the environmental climate justice fight, the fight against NIPSCO, being right there in their very backyard. So we just want to send our hearts and love and condolences to the New Hope family and friends, and to the family and friends of Pastor Anthony Jeter. And thank you so much for your service to Michigan City and its residents.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Any other announcements? Okay. Would someone like to motion for adjournment?
I motion for adjournment.
All right. Second.
I will second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We adjourn at 5:03 PM.
3.